I like those kicks, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. That's the second compliment. Hello, everybody. We are live down at Locked In headquarters. Just sharing some exciting things that we're doing with our health pillar. And what that is our goal at Best Christmas Ever is not only to find families and give them the best Christmas they've ever had, but also how do we create a lifelong change for them afterwards. And I'll give you a little quick of it, of what so I was just sharing it with Ole. As you can see there, here's our health, finance, family, and faith. And how does it all work together? If you think about it, almost lots of our families, we first met them by having a health episode. So some sort of health issue happened, which led straight to a financial challenge. Number one reason for divorce in America for the family pillar is because of money issues. And why does somebody lose faith in everything? It's because of that. What we're doing so every one of our families, we're creating core programs that run all across the board. And just super excited about it and just the different stuff that's coming out. I've been spending a couple days in the cities here, just kind of sharing that news and going out. But as I was here with Locked In, we started reminiscing about 2017 and just how did it all go for them, what was everything, how did the drops go, what kind of impact did it have. And it was really fun. We got into really good dialogue, so we brought in a few different people. So first I'm going to pull up Olander here. Is Mr. Ole Hovde. And yeah, so we were just saying, so what kind of office involvement did you have? Was it
So we get 100% office involvement from our associates here in the Minneapolis office, which I think is pretty incredible. When I say that, I mean, between donating time, buying a gift, donating a monetary contribution, every single associate in this office participated. And it's really one of the most incredible things. I mean, I've worked at a few different companies in my life, and I've never worked at a company where people are so generous and so excited about doing great work out there in the community.
And what else I did too, I came in, I saw Ole, I said, Ole, holy moly, you look like a new man, down 25 pounds. This guy, he's eating, he's working out. Just look at this. He did a best Christmas ever. Next time I see him, losing 25 pounds. Good things happen. Am I going to say it's a complaint?
You botched that. There's been no working out since January 3rd. So
January 3rd. So now we roll into the drops. So how many drops do you guys do this year?
We did 3.
3 different?
Well, 4 if you include our Kansas City office, which might be one of the best drops.
Include other people we got too. There we got Carolyn and Dee. So Carolyn?
Yeah, so this is my second year with Locked In and doing the drops, and it's pretty. Is it my third? Oh no, it is my third.
Because you were on camera last year.
Yeah, so it was my third, and it was amazing. This is the first time we have sponsored multiple families, and to see what our Minneapolis office came together to do was absolutely outstanding. So we sent one to Disneyland, and watching the 3 kids that got to go open their gift to realize they were doing that is probably one of the most powerful things I've seen. And knowing that those kids, well, they just got back. We haven't exactly heard how it went, but I'm assuming it went great. And just seeing their lives change because they got to do that was amazing. And we sent a family to a Vikings game, which we know their season sadly came to a, very sad end. But they got to go see one of the games, and it was awesome. And one of the coolest things, and I know Ole briefly mentioned it, is that our Kansas City office, this was their first year of getting exposed to the BCE stuff that we do up in Minneapolis. And to see what they did, they sponsored a family down there, and actually one of our Locked In owners redid an entire basement for a family down there. So it's really cool to see how quickly the BCE movement flows. It's awesome, the engagement.
And I have to say, I think you talk about working for a great organization. The CEO, when I sent out an email asking for contributions, actually the chairman of our company, the brother of our founder, sent me an email and said, hey, I want to do a family. And so within a matter of days, he had assembled a team to go out there and help this family. And I found out after the fact that they did a complete retrofit of this basement. It's an incredible story, but just incredibly humbled to work for an organization where from the top to the bottom and everybody in between, people get involved, they give, and really make a difference in the community. It is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life.
Heck yeah. So then I was asking him, well, is this just something, does everybody do it because that's what they're supposed to do? And then we started talking about
Hi.
Dee.
I joined Locked In August of this year and started to hear about BCE. And so when we heard stories of the individuals. It truly hit home. I've had cancer riddle kind of through my family, and so both of these individuals had struggled with that as well. So it was really emotional for me to take part in one of the drops, but it was completely awesome to help the families, and I can't wait till 2018.
And from what I hear, she was a rock star this year. Didn't you say that, Ole?
Oh, she was. So those that know me know that I'm very high level and very disorganized. And Dee and Carolyn and one of the associates that's not here right now, she's out traveling, Holly Woodward, phenomenal. They really ran the show and got everything. I mean, if it was up to me, I think I'd still be lost in Target or maybe even lost at Fleet Farm. Toys R Us, yes. I would be still shopping at Toys R Us going, is this an age-appropriate toy? But no, Dee did a tremendous job, and it was such a valuable asset. I mean, everybody inside of Lockton is an incredibly valuable asset. And I just can't thank the associates, Lockton. Like I said, I can't thank them enough. I mean, what an amazing organization. Can't thank Donnie enough for starting this. I mean, he's interviewing us, but really he should be interviewing himself because he created something that's changing so many lives. I mean, I think the coolest thing is looking back on the last, so I've been involved for I think 6 years now, Lockton, this is our third year. The stories that we're getting back and what people are saying and how lives are changing, you actually get to see it. You get to see a life change right then and there, which I think is one of the coolest things about this organization and why we need so many more people to be involved. And we really need to get the word out across the country because we need this. We need this in the coast. We need this down south. We can do so much good. We just need people to share the word.
Right on. And I got a fun story about Ole. So we were on our BCE high coming in about December 22nd. I get a phone call late at night. It's Ole. He's at the table with his whole family, and they're like, "All right, we're doing one more." I said, "What do you mean, Ole? It's December 22nd. What do you mean you're doing one more?" "Yep, we got to do one more. We're going to add one more in. We got everything going. Emails are already out, and they're rocking along. Send me that list. Send me that list over so we can make a pick on one more." And they were able to put it together overnight, and popped up, and just make it happen. But yeah, so we're really excited. I'm going to segue over here to these pillars. So that's what we're doing, a huge push right now to, and what our goal is every single family, not only do they get all the gifts, come and do it, but also creating a lifelong change going forward in the future. And we are looking for some investment into that, some donations to really fund that program and to have it be so we can offer it to everybody and really create those lifelong change. But anybody got any parting
all I'm going to say is that if you haven't seen this before, take a look at it. I think one of the coolest things is the health pillar. We see it every year we go into homes. I mean, you got someone fighting an illness. They might not be eating right. They may not be able to afford to eat, fresh fruits and vegetables. So I think this health pillar is going to be one of the coolest things to come up this year. And we're really excited to roll that out with Donnie and the BCE crew.
Yep. And so did I mention what we're doing? So we're going to put together some health training education. We have one of the top health trainers, I'd say in the world, helping us design this thing. I'm not going to release too many details on it yet because we're still working on it, but we're going to pair it together with some fresh food delivery. Every single BCE family across the board, changing lives, one family at a time, but yeah, stoked about it.
It's amazing.
Cool. You want to say bye?
You know what? I got one more final word. Start donating right now to BCE. We need to raise a lot of money this year, not just Lockton, but the entire organization. So share this with your friends. Tell people about it. I think one of the big issues we run into is we're fundraising in November and December when people are tapped out. So spread the good word about this because this year we're doing 200 families, and in BCE fashion we'll probably actually do like 220. So thank you for your time today.
Yep. And actually one other thing that we're doing a push to is we're doing our Target gift card program again this year, or that's our goal. And so we do the 200 families, like Ole said, maybe 220 full BCEs, but we're also the runner-ups. the ones that didn't get selected, but they're right there, the $250 gift cards that we go out and get to hand deliver those. If you got to drop those, you got to see the impact that those happened. And we're doing a push to raise those because that's going to cost BCE this year $50,000 to be able to happen. But yeah, so if you'd like to support, I will drop a link beneath this, and just say whatever lines up with you. If it's health, if it's the financial pillar, or it's we have a bunch of opportunities, and this year we know that stuff's going to happen. Families are going to get some cancer, car accidents are going to happen, all these things. And I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you that we're going to be in a place to be there at Christmas when lights go out, that we're going to come in and be that shining light for them in their life. And maybe when faith's gone and hope's out, that we can come in and, light them up. But cool. Everybody have a great day. Much love for you all. Chat soon.